Well, good morning to you. Great thanks for joining us. As you can just out here, this is the first time after 30 years that a British Prime Minister is making her way to the Republic of Kenya, the last being Margaret Thatcher, who was in the country last in the year 1988 under the regime of President Daniel Arap Moi. In of United Kingdom is President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto. And immediately after that, what is going to happen is that the Prime Minister is going to inspect a guard of honor mounted by the Kenya Air Force in her honor. Is what we're likely to see here, and of course, as well as cabinet secretaries and senior government officials lining up to receive the Prime Minister, because immediately after the ceremonial guard of honor, what is going to happen is that they're going to retreat to a bilateral meeting between the Kenyan government and the guest, that is the United Kingdom. And there you see Theresa May being ushered by President Uhuru Kenyatta to the front part of State House so she can inspect the guard of honor. There you go, clad in a navy blue suit, the United Kingdom Prime Minister Theresa May. This, like I said, is a time in history after 30 years. The last prime minister who ever visited Kenya was Margaret Thatcher back in the year 1988, and that is under President Moi's regime. As it is right now, mutual interest between the two countries, the United Kingdom and Kenya, continue to increase, considering the fact that, there's still a trade imbalance heavily tilted towards the United Kingdom, but still much of it, even Kenya's governance structures, you would say much borrowed from the United Kingdom as the former colonial master of the Republic of Kenya. But that is not what is featuring in the tables today. Trade between the two countries, as well as areas of mutual cooperation that include security and trade, is what is going to feature today. Remember, there is the Economic Partnership Agreement (EPA) that is supposed to be ratified by the East African Community. That is after Brexit. That is post-Brexit talks. That is yet to happen, as Uganda and Tanzania, as well as Rwanda, are yet to ratify to this pact. There you go. President Uhuru Kenyatta introducing the Kenyan officials to the British Prime Minister Theresa May. I can see Najib Balala, the CS4 Defense Rachel Omamo. I can also see nearly all the CSS because I can see Ukuri Atani of Labour. We also have the likes of CS Treasury, that is Henry Rotich, as well as the likes of Margaret Kobia, the CS4 Public Service, Joe Musheru of ICT, and the rest of the cabinet secretaries, including Ambassador Monica Juma, who is the Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary, as well as senior officials that include the head of public service and the head of the presidential delivery and chief of staff, that is Nzio Kawaita, all of them lined up, and the new nominee to the United Kingdom, that is Manoa Esipisu, all lined up and being introduced by the president to Theresa May. And obviously after that, the Prime Minister Theresa May will be introducing the officials of the UK government to President Uhuru Kenyatta, and after that then a retreat to the State House for what you would call bilateral talks between both. So what we're looking at really after this is a conversation between both the President and the UK Prime Minister based on bilateral ties. Like I said, trade between the two countries as well as mutual cooperation on areas of security, the issues that will be top on the trade. But remember, also in the wake of renewed fight against corruption, the president and the prime minister are expected to agree on one way of, what you would call recovering